Hi, kindergartners. This is Mrs. D again. Because I have never had you in art and I have no idea what you are capable of drawing, we are going to draw a caterpillar together and then you are going to add some things to your drawing. This is going to allow me to see kind of where you are at and what projects we might do next. And we will continue this tomorrow. So the first thing that we're going to do is you should have a piece of paper, which has hopefully already been passed out. You should have your pencil bin with a pencil, and you might have an eraser as well. And some of you might end up having to share an eraser at your table. I'm really big on sharing, community, working together. So the first thing we're going to do on our paper is we are going to create a caterpillar. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw a straight line and I'm going to make it kind of look a little bit like an L. And then I'm going to bring that up. And actually, if you look at it, it kind of looks like the letter D, doesn't it? This is going to be the head of my caterpillar. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the eyes. And inside, I'm going to add another oval. This is called an oval. It's not circular, it's kind of like a circle that's been squished. And then we are going to add the mouth. The next thing we are going to do is add the body. Feel free to pause the video if I'm going too fast. I'm going to add another oval right here. And actually, you know what? I think I made that probably a little too big. Too tall, so I'm going to erase. And you know, teachers make mistakes. And one thing you need to know about me and teaching art is that we are all different. We all have different types of hair, we wear different clothing, we have different things that we like. Our artwork's going to look different, and it's okay for it to look different. I'm going to put another one right here. So I'm just going to keep adding. They kind of, if you look at this shape, do you see how this kind of looks like a C? So I'm just kind of adding a bunch of C's on to the other one. So here goes another C. This is my caterpillar, and I'm just going to keep adding C's. I'm going to have my caterpillar. And my caterpillar, I can start making my caterpillar look a little bit smaller. So notice my C's are getting a little bit smaller. So here's my little caterpillar, and we're going to add some feet. So I'm going to come down and over, just like a little letter L, capital L, and then I'm going to bring another line down and then come to a little point. Here we go. So there's my front feet. And then I'm going to put a couple back feet down here. But these probably should need to be a little bit smaller, probably not as big. Notice I've left lots of room here because we are going to do something else. So I have some back feet. We are going to add the antennas or the little ears from the hungry caterpillar. And we have, if you ever picked up a caterpillar, sometimes caterpillars have fuzzies on them. They're kind of fuzzy looking, so we're going to add some lines to our caterpillar all the way down the back. We're not going to add lines underneath because I think most of the little fuzzy is up above on the caterpillar. I'm going to let that kind of go off the paper. Now, right now, class, my caterpillar's on the paper, but I need to add what's called a horizon line. I want the caterpillar to look like it's on the ground. If I put a line here, it's going to look like he's floating. So this horizon line is where the sky and the earth come together and meet. So anything up here is the sky, and anything down here would be a table or the earth. So watch what I'm going to do. I hope you didn't draw that horizon line in yet because that was wrong. I'm going to add another horizon line. I'm going to pretend that the horizon line's here. So mine went off the paper. And so that's okay, but I'm going to add another horizon line right here. So do you see now it looks like he's on the ground? So now what I want you to do, using your imagination, I want you to think about all the things that if you were the caterpillar, what would you want to eat to be transformed into a butterfly? For me, oh my goodness, I would want a piece of pizza. And so you have to decide what kind of pizza are you going to doing? Are you going to do pepperoni pizza? And pepperoni sometimes has dots, kind of texture of dots to it. I love ice cream. And I like sugar cones. I don't know about you. I like sugar cones. So I want you to think about maybe some sprinkles. Maybe my ice cream has some sprinkles on it. So I want you to add different things on the ground around you to show what type of things would you want to eat if you were the caterpillar getting ready to turn into a big butterfly. And then I want you to think about what kind of things could you add in the sky. Could you add some big puffy clouds? Could you add a sun? Now, ooh, suns, they're so awesome, but I have a rule. My rule is no kindergarten suns, okay? Kindergarten suns, when you draw them, this is what I call kindergarten suns. I do not want to see kindergarten suns. But look how I could take this sun and I could change it and make it more interesting. Now, isn't that way more fun to look at than just a circle with lines? I hope you're saying yes. Now, the other thing we have to remember is that we don't want to put a sun in the corner, because if the sun was really that huge, this poor caterpillar would not survive. So suns, when you're outside and you look up in the sky, suns are actually kind of small and they're further away. And if you look up in front of the room over the paper towel holder, you're going to see lots of examples of ways that you can draw a sun that is unique and different. Do you have to copy one of those that I have up there or this one? No. You get creative and you do your own sun. Could you add some flowers to maybe your caterpillar is in a garden. Maybe you like gardens. So I want you to think about what could you add to this piece. One more thing, turn your paper over, put your name on the back. And that way, at the end of class today, when your papers are collected, we're going to know who your paper belongs to when I see you tomorrow. So that's your job for today. This is what you're going to be doing. All right? Have fun, and I can't wait to meet you all tomorrow. And we really are going to learn so much in art. We'll see you tomorrow. Have fun.